After recent reports that Ryan Reynolds is going to be seeing the largest Marvel Studios contract and film appearance guarantee of all time, new reports are claiming that multiple Deadpool projects are in development. So last time we talked about Deadpool, outside of what Robert Liefeld keeps saying, was in relation to the fact that it looks like Ryan Reynolds is possibly going to be the future of Marvel Studios as Deadpool, with upwards of 14 possible appearances being signed onto his contract, meaning more or less a decade plus worth of Deadpool. Now, when we could start to see the first appearance and what the future holds for the Merc with a Mouth in the MCU remains to be seen, and obviously things have fallen behind schedule when it comes to releases and the slate, but a Deadpool future is guaranteed considering he's a giant moneymaker for Marvel. Now, on top of working on Deadpool 3 already, which we sort of know is happening at some level, new reports are claiming that Deadpool 4 is already being thought of and developed alongside of it, possibly for some sort of further planning down the road, lay down the groundworks and foundation for what Deadpool has for the future. And I could see this as a reality because let's be real, Deadpool's not going anywhere. So if you can come up with 2 or 3 movies down the road and what you want to do and how you want him to appear in other projects, this does make sense. Now, on top of this, let's go back and talk about how Deadpool is going to be integrated and sort of expand everything that we know going forward, because he, along with him, brings in X-Force, he brings in Cable, he brings in multiple other interesting elements that you can all tie around to the X-Men, to the mutants, to various other characters, his relationships. Like, he almost comes in with a whole universe of his own on top of everything that they got with Spider-Man and the X-Men, and of course the Fantastic Four to go along with it. So it's really not surprising to hear reports that they're trying to future-proof and future plan for Deadpool for a longer term than most, because he's a guaranteed success. It's not like when they first came into the first Ant-Man or the first Guardians of the Galaxy, where they were like, well, if this fails, we can only do one, but let's see what happens. Deadpool is a known commodity. He's known to bring in a certain fan base, and they know his merchandise sells through the roof. So future planning and future proofing Deadpool and laying down a foundation for a possible new trilogy, spin-offs, and everything else makes sense. And it makes so much sense that even Fox knew this, because they were like, okay, we're gonna do Deadpool and another Deadpool and an X-Force movie, and we're gonna do a Cable movie. Of course, since that has all been scrapped, but even they saw it. And they were on the way out due to financial troubles and got bought by Disney. So you'd gotta assume that Disney has seen the writing on the wall considering Deadpool's popularity. So what is your guys' thoughts on this? How much more Deadpool do you want to see? Or maybe you don't want to see any Deadpool. I don't know. It's all up to your personal preference. But let us know down below, because Deadpool is certainly an interesting character. Very divisive.